now, our feature presentation.
Yeah, you love to see it. Hey, everybody, welcome to Focus Testing, an improvised comedy podcast where we make up movies. My name is Tristan Miller, and with me, as for now, is...
Oh, God, my job security.
Listen,
Tucker Galley Johnston.
It's 2020, baby. The economy is shit. Come on. Oh, no, I aged the podcast. Remember that bit from last time?
Yeah, I do. Yeah. You want to talk about how you threatened my position on this podcast about 10 seconds ago?
Listen.
You want to find someone else who will do this and edit it for free?
Yeah, I know comedians.
There might be a few.
I know comedians. If someone with a certain level of credits was willing to come in and replace you, I would consider it. I would also ask you to consider the same.
Great. Tom Hiddleston, if you're listening. Are you listening?
Please.
Tom.
Thomas Middleditch. Different Tom. So I kind of explained what we do.
Yeah, you
here.
did.
Do you want to explain even more to the people, or do you want to just get right into it, talking like an auctioneer?
You know, you are talking like an auctioneer. Have you had a lot of coffee?
Not at all. This is all manufactured. I am so tired. I went out. I did so many errands
just
today.
Faking it till we're making it, people.
Yeah, listen, the people, we're going to part the kimono, let people know how we do it here at...
part the kimono?
Yeah, it means to reveal something that
I understand what it means.
Yeah, we're going to, reveal a little bit of, how things operated. I was... See, I like opening the show with not the premise of the show at all, and I like to ramble a little bit at the beginning. I learned from the best, Mark Maron. But... God bless that man. But right. I had to do a bunch of errands. It's almost 85 degrees out today, so I was
warm.
Yeah, it was warm. You normally have your closet door shut, and now you have it open. How's it feel?
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I was walking around outside for a good 3 hours today, so doors are open. Sorry if the audio fidelity is not up to your standards.
I think Tyler Riley, the only person that listens to this program besides you, who are now editing it. Hi, future Tucker. Do you listen through the entire thing, or do you just plop it
through the entire thing? No.
Can I tell you, for Amateur Detective Club, I do have to listen through everything because there'll be coughs, bumps, whatever. Sure. And also,
I'll edit out the coughs and the bumps. Well, maybe not all the coughs. You got to keep it real.
But was that good? Did I trick you?
So here's the thing: the first cough, that's staying in because that's comedy. What just happened there? That's coming out.
But yeah, I have to listen to the whole episode and figure out what we're also content wise gonna keep. And are you frozen? Oh, you love to see a frozen man.
Sure, because there's more. You can't. Oh no.
And he's back, folks.
And you're back, folks.
You want to make sure you have the best content. Whereas this is a shitty podcast, regardless. So who gives a fuck?
So shitty.
Two white guys chilling, talking about whatever, trying to get their dick sucked. I'm so sorry.
God, what? What are you talking about?
I don't know, man.
Is this how you plan to pick up the ladies?
No.
Because it sounds like that's your plan. That's your
Tucker
plan.
I'm in love with you, is what I'm saying.
Folks, we're gonna need you.
Tom Hiddleston, please come and save us.
Tom Hiddleston.
All right, do you want to get this started? Get some random prompts.
Yeah, you got them prompties up? Because
I do. I do. So the way it works is we have a list of random prompts. We send them off the machine. We do 3, and then we pick out of the subsequent 6 pitches for a fake movie.
Mm-hmm.
What one we're gonna do? Please edit this out. I'm serious. I don't want to burp.
I get you. I want to edit quite a few things out.
Thanks. Like me saying, getting your dick sucked.
I might actually edit that out. Yeah.
Okay. So, did we do What About Fruits? Yeah, we did. Let's do another one. Just warm it up. Time travel is the first prompt here. We have
time travel.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is a play on, I want it to...
we do movies here, sir. We don't do plays.
It's a play on words. It's a movie on words. Does that help? Oh, no.
You motherfucker.
I thought I was on silent. I'm throwing it out the door. Goodbye.
Here's my question. Why did you not have it on silence? You're a millennial. You should know better.
I thought it was. I thought I did.
I know, but under what circumstances did you turn it off of silent? I have my phone at Do Not Disturb 100% of the time.
I was waiting for some responses and some emails. Listen. And scene.
So
that's for me. So
you don't want to keep the great cell phone bit, our classic cell phone. It's a movie on words.
It's a movie on words. Time travel with THYME, and it's about a baker.
Okay.
Who goes and travels throughout the ages. Each act of the movie, I guess, is going to be them in a different age, bringing a new baked good to that era.
Oh. That's fun. Sounds delicious. My movie about time travel. I just realized I had to make up a movie about time travel. Okay, so this guy is a watch salesman. He's a watch salesman. He's going around all over the world trying to sell these watches. No one's buying watches. It's the year 2047. No one wants a watch anymore. And then he dies.
No one wants a watch now. Oh.
And it's called Death of a Watch Salesman. A wholly original idea from Chaboy Tristan Miller.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's hit this.
Spoilers.
Okay, a movie. No, we already did that.
Any relation to Arthur Miller?
Do you think if I was related to Arthur Miller, I'd be doing a podcast with Jess? No. No,
I think you'd be a depressed, raging alcoholic.
Well, so maybe I am. Yeah.
Yeah, but not doing well.
Well, is a relative term,
What's the next prompt?
Something called the Wumbus.
Something called the Wumbus.
This is one you put in. I can tell
sure
by your
is.
excitement and the fact that it doesn't make any goddamn sense.
It doesn't. Just come up
What's the
with
Wumbus?
something.
The Wumbus is...
it doesn't have to be the title, but it has to be a part of the movie somehow.
Yeah, I know. The Wumbus is about a Buddhist monk who has a speech impediment and is trying to talk about the oneness and how we're all one being, and it's all about the oneness.
Sure. Wumbus, twirl wumbus.
That's fun. Peter Cook, rest in peace.
Today. Beautiful. Okay, so my movie is sort of a sci-fi action thriller, and the MacGuffin of the movie is that they both sides.
MacGuffin.
I mean, that's the first half of Birds of Prey.
Yeah, I guess so. From what I've seen of the GIFs.
Fine.
We've been over this. Comic book movies are my thing. I've moved on to art house cinema, and I've become insufferable.
Good. So Tristan's part of the evil faction of my movie. But the MacGuffin of it is that everyone's trying to get the Wumbus. And all sides, there's like 5 different factions in this. It's a complex, just muddied, derivative sort of a movie. It's not good from the beginning.
It's a B movie on purpose?
No.
Okay, so it's just a bad film.
In the trailer, you're like, what's this movie about?
What is going on?
What's going on?
What is happening?
What is it? What's the Wumbus? And that's the whole thing. They take you through, even the trailer and the setup to this is trying to figure out what the Wumbus is. Like, there's weird coded messages in the trailer that, like, you know, whoever like figures out the puzzle gets a Jeep Cherokee or some bullshit.
Yeah, what is it? ARV, augmented reality, ARG, augmented reality game.
Boom, there you go.
Yeah. I know something.
I am aware of words
and acronyms. So what is the Wumbus?
What is the Wumbus?
No. We'll save it for later, in case we end up pitching. If not, at the end of the episode. I'm sorry to cut you off, but I had a better idea than pressuring you to do something.
I had a better idea than whatever it was you were about to spout out of your gum holes.
No. Okay, so cereal? Question mark.
Yeah. And go.
Okay, so it's about it is about a man who keeps going through famous podcasters and killing them. He's a serial killer. He's a serial killer is the thing.
Okay, gotcha.
Which I think is a fun joke, but a bad movie. Your turn.
Yes.
That's always my issue. It's like my instinct is like, I gotta make a joke. And when it's like, you could really just make a fucking movie within.
So Captain Crunch is found.
Excuse me?
Absolutely murdered.
Excuse me, Captain.
Yeah. Sorry, Captain.
Thank you. He's not a captain. He's not legally a captain.
I can't legally say he's a captain.
You can't. Captain.
He's captain. He still can perform your wedding.
Well, that's because he's a Orthodox.
He's still an
Jewish
Orthodox
man. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's why his hat is that way. Is that offensive? I hope not.
I assume everything's offensive.
Amateur Detective Club.
We're gonna plug your other podcast.
Yeah. Tyler, our dear friend Tyler Riley, was like, "Oh, I'm censoring myself," and I was like, "No, say it." He's like, "I don't want us to get canceled." I'm like, "I'm a white guy. I'm like 80% canceled. Like I'm a white comedian. I'm so close at any moment."
Tristan, you're 80% canceled when your foot touches crosses the threshold, my guy. As am I. You know. Captain Crunch is brutally murdered. And Tony the Tiger.
Okay, he's there.
Is the lead detective.
Okay.
And it's not great. And that's as much as that movie as I'm going to pitch right now.
Okay. Out of the 6 we have, what one you want? I know my pick, but like you go first.
Goodness. Well, I know more about serial than I do about actors, so I'd go with something like that. But I do really enjoy the first pitch that you made.
What was that one again?
That one, Tristan.
I say so much dumb shit I don't remember.
Was the time travel one, and it was the death of a
Okay, I like the serial one you just pitched just now. That's my favorite. Do you want to go with that one?
Yeah, let's do that one.
Yeah, because we both like cereal. What's your favorite kind of cereal?
I haven't had cereal in so long, but I love Reese's Puffs.
Okay, yeah, that's a solid choice. Was that your favorite growing up too?
I think so. There was a time when I was in high school and college where we had an off-brand cereal called Blueberry Muffin Tops.
Oh yeah.
Oh man. Oh, if you're sober, don't ever eat that.
No. I never had them. I had them, I think, when I was 16, and then when I was also crunk throughout my early 20s.
Oh yeah. Maximum crunkitude.
Gotta munch and crunk, as the kids say. The whole goal of this podcast is just for us to try and make each other laugh with, so if you think we're fun and funny, that's great. But, I'm already...
we're fun and funny. You might be us.
The jokes were coming from the Wumbus. It's we're all part of the great Wumbus. Okay, so my favorite cereal growing up was absolutely, I loved Marshmallow Mateys, which are the the Malt-O-Meal brand version of Lucky Charms.
Oh my God. You're so Midwestern.
Oh, for sure there, yeah. And then, but once I had a taste of that sweet waffle crisp, I got ahead of myself there.
Man.
Oh yeah,
waffle crisp.
Yeah, waffle crisp. It makes your teeth rot. But
I think most of this.
Yeah, absolutely.
But that's how they build it.
Yeah.
And with a Surgeon General's warning.
Maybe hazardous to your health. But yeah. And then I always loved Frosted Flakes. I will not eat cereal for breakfast anymore, but I will have what I call night cereal, which is where I'm just hungry enough, but it's about to be time to go to bed for this sleepy boy. And then he meaning me, and then I have to I want a little something, and I have night cereal, and I have a little song that I do sometimes. Got some some off-brand Honey Nut Cheerios in the kitchen right now. Gonna nosh down on those bad boys. You ever had it with water? It's disgusting.
Cereal with water?
Yeah, I had someone who was. I knew someone who's severely lactose intolerant. I had to do it with water.
I mean, I was raised drinking skim milk, so that's practically the same thing. When I first discovered that whole milk was a thing, going over to my friend's house I was like 10, I came home, I was livid. Oh, I was so fucking mad at my parents.
You threw a vase at their head, if you could believe. Pulled out your Glock and were like, we're a whole milk household, motherfucker. Sorry, we're a whole milk household, motherfuckers.
Yeah. Exactly what happened.
But yeah, I don't drink milk anymore. I've always thought it was disgusting, and I drink almond milk now. I haven't had milk.
My girlfriend is pretty lactose intolerant, but she has been enjoying almond milk, and so sometimes I'll have that. But I haven't had cereal or really milk in a very long time.
Yeah, it's probably best that way. I mean, I use it for coffee, and that's about it. To be honest,
that's what she puts almond milk in her coffee.
Yeah, cooking when you have to put milk in something.
Yeah,
like mac and cheese.
So why don't you start us off here, Tristan? With I've set the scene a little bit. Captain Crunch is dead. Yeah. Tony the Tiger is a lead detective.
Okay. We have our inciting incident. We have our lead character, I assume, that it follows Tony, right?
Yes.
Okay. So we have to have the suspects. So obviously we have Count Chocula. Gotta have him. You got the Lucky the Leprechaun. And you got Diggum, which I lied. Golden Puffs are my favorite cereal and always have been. I love it. I love Diggum. I think he's so cute and weird. Like he's a frog, but he likes cereal. What's that about? So silly. Yeah. So those are the three main suspects, I feel like.
Yeah.
So we have the players. So the person that killed Captain Crunch, was that on his boat? I think it'd be good if it was on a boat because then
it's got to be on the boat.
Yeah, you have
Yeah, Mark Harmon couldn't solve the case, so they had to bring in Tony the Tiger.
Sure. I don't know Mark Harmon.
He's from NCIS.
Okay. Very good reference.
He's been acting nonstop for like 30 fucking years.
Because like when I go to mystery or like crime shows, obviously I go to like Poirot and and Murder, She Wrote and mysteries.
Murder, She Wrote.
Yeah, and Murder, She Wrote and like stuff like mysteries rather than crime shows. So is this a mystery or is it a crime movie?
No, this is a mystery movie.
Okay, so it's a whodunit.
This is a whodunit. Absolutely, 100%.
Okay, so it's a whodunit. We have the suspects. We have Count Chocula, Lucky the Leprechaun, and Diggum.
Mhm.
We need, means, motive, and opportunity. Opportunity is they're all on the same boat, so we can start there.
Yeah, it's a big Captain Crunch anniversary party, or he's getting married to his fifth wife. He is terrible. He is just an absolute playboy garbage human being.
Yeah, I like that. So okay, that really adds some color to this whole thing. And he's like drunk and unruly the night before his murder.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and
he's
just like
not well liked. And like most of the people that Tony has to interview were like, I'm glad he's dead. That's Toucan Sam saying that.
Mysteriously no longer British.
He smoked a lot.
Oh no, man. It's a Wolfman Jack coming at you. With his some fucking bullshit.
So how does he become murdered? Is he stabbed? Is he shot? Is he thrown overboard?
Yeah.
All three.
Really brutal. It's all three. And
is this like a Murder on the Orient Express situation?
Oh,
spoilers, where they all did it.
Yes.
Okay, so it's the murder on Captain Crunch's ship.
Mm-hmm.
It's a time cast, so they all are in on it. But rather than them like Tony letting them all walk away, he's gonna be like, "I'm gonna call the authorities," and they all turn on him. And then the third act is him trying to send out a message, defend himself, and it becomes like a Die Hard style.
Die Hard, or like The Fugitive.
Well, no, The Fugitive is like him running all over the country.
Sure.
But like it's what's a movie where it's like compact and you have to you can't leave the property.
Oh yeah. Is he in one area? Is he on the boat?
Yeah, we're all on the boat because they can't leave the murder scene. Right. So he was like helicopters in.
Okay. All right, so he has to defend murder his way through all of the suspects one by one?
I think so. And it was a big wedding reception and everyone at the wedding was involved. It wasn't just the three. It was like everybody. And he has to
Can he have Snap, Crackle, and Pop as his tech backup in his ear, like Amazing. The man in the chair?
Yes. Yes. 1,000 times yes. But at a certain point, he loses contact with them.
Oh yeah. Oh, for sure.
And then it cuts to the room, and Snap has killed Crackle and Pop. And he was in on it the whole time.
He was in on it the whole time. He killed his own brothers? They're brothers, right? Oh my God. We gotta Google if Snap, Crackle, and Pop are brothers.
Are Snap, Crackle, and Pop related?
Why did you say that so slowly? Were you asking Siri and
No.
Googling it at the same time?
I was just Googling it. I don't have Siri on my phone. I don't want Apple listening in on everything. Yes. Corporate material, promotional material, describes their relationship as resembling that of brothers. Snap is the oldest and known as a problem solver. Crackle is the unsure middle child and known as a jokester. And Pop is the mischievous younger and center of attention. So no, they are not related.
Wow. So do you think it was Crackle because he's the funniest one, but he's also mischievous? And
I
want that.
And he needed the attention because he's the youngest. As a youngest, I can.
No, wasn't that Pop's the youngest?
I don't know, man. Whatever, dude.
You just said it.
I don't care. I forgot.
Also,
I've said so many things I've forgotten, Tucker.
Yeah,
I live in constant fear.
You live in constant fear of forgetting or for remembering
Having
the dumb
forgotten
things you
something
said?
and said it's something really mad dumb and like I could be
Tristan,
canceled at any minute. No,
I'm
that's not
here
true.
to tell you, yeah, most of the things you said are probably dumb.
Even when I said I loved you during that bit we're gonna cut out.
That was the dumbest thing. And I
okay, so he's
will
lost
fight you.
He's lost contact with his team. How does he get out of it?
I mean, Tony the Tiger's been through like so
I've been through hell.
We might have some flashbacks
Oh boy.
throughout as he goes through.
But the flashbacks get this. Just Rambo with Tony's face.
Is rotoscoped in. Yeah.
Oh, me myself laugh. I'm so sorry. I had the very clear visual in my mind. It's First Blood. So he's like killing motherfuckers left and right?
He's killing motherfuckers. Diggum has like all of the innocent guests like held hostage in the main grand ballroom of this.
Okay. I said something earlier that they were like everyone was in on it. Is everyone in on it, or are there innocent guests? I think you're right. It heightens the stakes if there's hostages.
There's more because if all of them were in on it at the wedding, like how many people did he invite to the wedding?
You said everybody hates him.
All right, all of the suspects.
Mm-hmm.
All of the suspects are
okay.
Yeah.
So we got Diggum, we got
Count Chocula,
and Lucky the Leprechaun.
Lucky the Leprechaun.
Okay, so, and Diggum is
Diggum's like the final boss. He's like the mastermind.
Clearly, look at that little guy.
You can't trust him as far as he can hop. How do I reverse that to make it a joke where he hops really far, so we can't trust him?
You can't trust him as far as he can hop him. You ever play Frogger?
Have I ever in my life?
Yeah.
As a
you ever played the game Frogger?
Yes, I've played Frogger in like 80 different stylings of Frogger.
Brag much?
When people
in the new stylings of Frogger. Sorry, continue.
People started getting cell phones like the Motorola Razr.
Oh,
that was like the game to get. Was like, you guys got Frogger on your Motorola Razr.
This is you at the T-Mobile store. The kiosk, not even the store. You couldn't afford to go to the store.
Kiosk at the
That's always what
market.
Kiosks make me think of, is like you're too poor to afford a whole store, which is not the case.
No, that's true.
But I do miss when Twitter was just like a text message service. I don't know if you were on it in those days.
I used Twitter to do Spanish homework.
Right, we talked about this. And it was just like, and you would just go, and you just wouldn't think about it.
Yeah.
I did, I made a burner account, folks, for my personal use of like, fucking hate my wife or whatever the fuck I'm going to tweet about that shouldn't be on my professional page. Because that's what's happened, is Twitter's now a business opportunity.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Which shouldn't be the case.
So instead of you just writing down your thoughts in a journal that no one will see, you've created a fake persona to throw out some of your thoughts that no one should see, that some people might see but can't be traced back to you, but you still want people to see it?
It's on private, so no.
Why don't you? Oh, it's on private, so it's just
it's invite only. If I send you the account, you can follow me, but I am.
It's mostly for you.
Yeah, it's mostly for me. It's just like getting stuff out of my system.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you don't. You want me to buy you like a notebook?
You can't see it, but there are 20 notebooks over there. Like literally, okay, this is gonna be great audio.
Ba, 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 ba. While he's counting, folks, why don't we dive into
15.
Tucker's Quiet Corner? God! And it's ruined.
Okay, Tucker's Quiet Corner, go. I want to hear.
We're going to take a break from the movie that we were talking about to bring you Tucker's Quiet Corner. The word of the day is gefilte fish. One word. No space. Gefilte fish.
All one word. Gefiltefish.com, all one word.
Why don't you come on down to... Hey, you're interrupting the Quiet Corner.
I'm so sorry. Keep going.
Here's what I know about gefilte fish. Nothing. If you have information on gefilte fish, please send it to me at www.gefiltefish.com. I'm not making up this website. And by I'm not making it up, I mean I am not going to actually make this bit into a full website because I'm a little bit too lazy to do that.
You could just do a WordPress.
You could just like if you know me, just like text me what a gefilte fish is and like if you got good recipes.
Okay, so
thank you for coming to Tucker's Quiet
Gefilte
Corner.
fish.
And now I want the people.
You want
it's getting out of hand. I want the people to tell me.
Was it ever in hand? Okay, so if you type in gefiltefish.com into your web browser, it will transport you over to ANBGE gefiltefish.com, which is A and B famous gefilte fish. And at the top, they have an emergency gefilte hotline, which is... It has a 973 area code, which I believe is upstate New York.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But yeah. You can follow them on Twitter. Fucking done.
Done. Oh, for all your gefilte fish fucking...
Oh my God. So anyway, so how does he get out? I think he has to blow up the entire boat, killing the civilians, right?
Yeah, 100% he has to do that. There are no winners.
There could be no survivors. Hey, Tony. Don't do that. Don't commit mass murder in the name of justice. I think that's how it opens, is the murder happens, obviously, and then he gets brought in, and he goes the person like has heard of him because he's a world famous detective, and it starts out like, "Hey Tony, I like the things you do. Hey Tony, if I could be you."
It's like good cop, bad cop.
Yeah. So how does he solve the murder? We didn't even talk about that. We were like, this guy did it, and then switched over. How did they all three murder? Because he was stabbed, shot, and drowned.
Yeah.
So how about this? They didn't know. They weren't collaborating.
Oh, they were collaborating? They all individually planned their own murder on the same day?
Which is great for the parlor reveal. What a twist. That's why he was stabbed, shot, and drowned.
Yeah.
Amazing. We solved it, folks.
We did it.
We solved the riddle of who framed Captain Crunch.
Who framed Yeah.
Yeah.
Are there any more serial people that we didn't like who's interrogating Tony the Tiger at the beginning / end our bookends of this? Who are those?
Got Toucan Sam. You mentioned him. Got Diggum.
Like the Cookie Crisp wolf.
Oh yeah. The ghost and
Booberries.
Booberries and then Frankenberry.
Yeah, he's the captain. Frankenberry's the police chief that works.
Sure, and they feel really conflicted about bringing Count Chocula in for questioning.
Yeah,
like, that's my homeboy. I don't get it. Played by Adam Driver, apparently. Boo Berry. I feel very conflicted about this whole thing.
Yeah.
Makes me deeply uncomfortable. Milky voice.
I'm pretty sure we didn't talk a lot about the actors, but I'm pretty sure Captain Crunch needs to be played by Chevy Chase.
I'm glad. I'm sure Chevy would be so happy to play another asshole.
Another
so glad for
old
any
out
work.
of touch asshole.
Ugh, of course. Who plays Tony the Tiger?
I was thinking like Chetwell Ejiofor.
Oh, Chiwetel Ejiofor? Yeah.
It's
fine. Don't worry about it. If you've never heard it said, I understand. But yeah, he'd be great. Not someone I was thinking about at all. Did you just watch Serenity lately, or what's this? Why pull that name?
I feel like I saw something where he was a police officer and he was just really captivating and
Love Actually, yeah.
I don't know. He just popped into my head. I think
12 Years a Police Officer. Yeah, I remember seeing that movie. So we got Chiwetel Ejiofor. We got Chevy Chase.
Do you think
that Adam Driver,
the McElroy brothers would want to be Snap, Crackle, and Pop?
I think they would, but I think they'd be mad about it. Like, I think they'd be like, this again? Our whole bit is being brothers. But I had another question. Is this animated?
They started it.
They did start it by being
started it. They were
technically
brothers.
Clint started it, but yeah.
Clint.
So that means I got a question. The thing I'm about to ask you before you said that very funny thing.
Yeah.
Is this animated or not? Or is this people in like costumes?
I think we got to go with like a Cats kind of a thing.
Okay. Absolutely. My eyes got so excited.
Just really fuck with the uncanny valley. Make it.
But everyone's so hot and people can't figure out if they should feel good about it. Just me?
And then we'll release a butthole edit as well. Yeah.
Did someone do that?
No,
someone do that to cats?
Someone had talked about, I think there was a rumor going around. I feel like it was a real thing that they had originally sort of like put in the buttholes, and then within like a couple of days, like just in a producer's meeting, it was like, hey, we can't do this. This is something that we can do.
That's why the movie wasn't finished when it came out. They were too busy removing all the asshole. Those puckered anuses. My favorite punk rock band.
Dame Judi Dench's puckered anus.
Terrible. Terrible. I like
Sorry,
it.
Mom.
Is your mom listening to this?
It's possible.
Well, that's nice. I couldn't imagine my mom listening to this one. She would rip out our headphones. She'd come to my house with a Glock and be like,
with a
Glock and be like, we're a whole milk family.
We're a whole milk family.
But yeah.
Whole milk is code for like PC now.
Yeah, it's whole milk. It's the whole milk. You have to include everything. It's the whole milk. A singular whole milk.
I like Jeff Dunham's a whole milk kind of a comedian. You can't curse around him, but it's okay to be inadvertently racist.
Does inadvertently mean like subtly? Because he's not.
He's not subtle. It's
not. It's just
before.
racist. Do you not remember the character? Oh,
I remember Ahmed.
You remember his pimp character?
Sweet Daddy D.
Yes.
Oh
Yes.
my God.
Yes.
I
And then
think,
when
I
Ahmed, the dead terrorist,
Ahmed,
popped off.
Jose Jalapeno on a stick.
Yeah, because
listen.
we were all, there's a lot of racial tension. Thank God it's all gone away now. There's a lot.
Yeah,
of
we solved it. We
racial
solved racism.
Yeah, we elected Obama, and then we're in a post-racial society. I don't know what's going on. But like,
I'm gonna
go ahead.
I'm gonna speak for Tristan and myself here. Don't want to start any political fires here, but we don't condone Jeff Dunham at
We
all.
condemn him. If anything.
We
he deserves to rot in hell, and he is. He's in Vegas. When he got divorced, that was the one celebrity divorce that everyone was like, oh, finally. coming after someone. I was gonna say he's in my industry. He's not, because I'm a comedian and he's.
Oh, Jeff Dunham burn.
Yeah, very topical, very relevant.
So relevant.
But yeah, like I fully understand why he popped off though, like because with those two characters, the way we were handling, but just the blatant racism that a lot of people fell into with the war in Iraq and 9/11, and then also like with when Mexicans, my God, when Mexican people started coming into our country with a little bit more regularity, people freaked out. So like I understand why he cashed in on that. It's just lazy though.
It is. He's a lazy
And racist.
And racist.
And you know, if it was just racist, I could forgive it, but it's lazy. What is that line from Community? I can tolerate racism, but animal cruelty is too far. Truly.
I want to thank you all for coming to our improv comedy podcast.
Fuck the police. See you next time.
And
scene.
scene.
Fuck the police.